There's a lot about Sarah and Tara that's exactly alike. They drink the same coffee, they have the same great job, and they both have a high-quality education. The only difference? Sarah spent her first 2 years at Carroll Community College, getting the same exceptional education, but at less than half the cost. So while Tara uses her paycheck to make student loan payments, Sarah can use hers for other things, like going out for coffee. Get started at carrollcc.edu.
Carroll Indoor Sports Center, celebrating its 30th season. 66,000 square feet of fields and courts. Rain or shine, multiple soccer and lacrosse leagues. Artificial turf fields and courts to rent. Party rooms and snack bar available. Summer camp for the kids. Safe indoor environment for athletes of all ages. Carroll Indoor Sports Center. Your sport, anytime.
CMSportsNet is made possible by Carroll Links, Carroll Indoor Sports Center, and Independent Car Service. The Central Maryland Sports Network is a programming service of the Community Media Center.
Hi there, I'm Pat Stetzer, and welcome back to Game On. The 2025-26 high school sports year is about to begin, and we've got you covered as always here at CMSportsNet. Let's begin with the 2025 fall season. We're ready to bring you all the excitement from football, boys soccer, and girls soccer. Plus, we'll keep tabs on some of the happenings in cross country, golf, field hockey, and volleyball along the way. And we won't forget about the Carroll Lynx. So let's get things started. It's Game On. Let's kick things off with Carroll County Athletic League boys soccer. We have two rival teams looking to defend major championships and a host of players determined to fill some big cleats all over the county. First, a look back at the 2024 Carroll County Athletic League standings. Century, unbeaten in league play, the Knights won their second crown in as many years. Century also earned a regional title and made it to the 2A state semifinals. Liberty put together an impressive win streak to close out 2024, ending with the Lions winning the 1A state title, their first in 19 years. 3 teams finished with 10 or more wins last fall, with South Carroll struggling in county play, but posting a fine regular season record and battling Liberty in the regional championship match. Francis Scott Key was .500, and Westminster, county champs in 2023, had a winning record against Carroll teams. Liberty and Century combined to have 7 of the top 10 scorers in Carroll County last season, and all but one of them graduated in the spring. So like I said, big cleats to fill across the board. And now let's see the top returning scorers. Stats shown here were reported in CMSportsNet last year by county coaches. Century senior Braden Davis tops the list, and 2 players had 5 assists apiece, Man Valley's Ryan Salido and Liberty's Ryan Clapper. It's shaping up to be another competitive and exciting boys soccer season in Carroll County, so let's see what a few of the players that are returning have in store for 2025. When the boys soccer season begins in Carroll County later this week, many fans may have a singular question they'll be asking at various fields. Where did everybody go? Classes come and go in cycles. Teams rebuild after losing upperclassmen on a regular basis. But this fall calls for a big makeover. The top 8 scorers from 2024 are all gone, and going a little further, 11 of the top 15. Offenses need not worry, however. Help is on the way.
I think there's only room for improvement. I mean, I wasn't really happy with my season last year, and I think we can get way better this year.
Winters Mill senior Parker Berry may be hard on himself, considering he went for 6 goals and 1 assist in 2024. Berry is one of the county's few top returning scorers coming back this fall.
I mean, I'm not really thinking about what happened last year. I'm just focused on improving myself and scoring goals for my team this year.
The Falcons will try to break through in a competitive Carroll County Athletic League, won last season by Century. The Knights didn't lose to a county team all season and handed Liberty its lone loss of the year. But that wasn't a bad thing in Eldersburg, as Liberty reeled off 8 wins in a row after that defeat and won the Class 1A state title. But they graduated reigning CMSportsNet Player of the Year Lucas Britos and their top 4 scorers overall. Britos had 26 goals and 11 assists to lead the way. 3 different teams have won the last 3 county titles, and Century wants to be good enough to repeat and get past the sting of losing in the Class 2A state semifinals.
Yeah, I think we really just let that season in the past. We didn't end it how we wanted to. We got a lot of new guys, but we're just building the team as it goes, and we're looking good.
Senior Braden Davis is the county's top returner in terms of points after Davis went for 7 goals and 2 assists last fall. The Knights' first Carroll County test comes September 18th against Westminster.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of pressure on all of us just because the expectations of this program. But I mean, it's definitely a little extra pressure being a senior. But I think we're all handling it well and just continuing being a team and building.
Some games to keep an eye on in the coming weeks. Liberty gets private school neighbor Gerstel Academy next week, and Century has a pair of county tests in the early going against the Owls and the Cavaliers. We mentioned replacing some talent that graduated, and topping that list is the reigning CMSportsNet Player of the Year, Liberty's Lucas Britos. He converted a penalty kick in the Lions state final win over Brunswick, and he led the CCAL in goals and points in his senior season. Lucas is playing men's soccer now at Hartford Community College. Stick with CMSportsNet throughout the fall season. We've got you covered on all things Carroll County boys soccer from the first week to the state finals in mid-November. Something else kicking off Friday, Carroll County football. CMSportsNet plans on giving you coverage as Week 1 gets underway, headlined by Westminster hosting Franklin at Ruby Field and Liberty taking on Walkersville in the Lions' Den. Stay tuned for more information as we welcome in the 2025 football season in the Carroll County Athletic League. Local college sports have already begun, and Carroll Community College's fall teams are off and running. Men's and women's soccer had their season opener last week, and volleyball had its first official match this week. Lynx also have men's women's cross country in the fall. Looking now at some recent results, the Lynx fell to Anne Arundel in a men's-women's soccer doubleheader, but the women bounced back to blank Catonsville 6-0. Second-year player Michaela West had 3 goals, and rookie Natalie Zapucha, a Man Valley grad, added 2 more for Carroll. Upcoming games now, volleyball gets underway Wednesday night, and the Lynx have a Saturday Trimac beginning at 9 a.m. with Cecil Community College. We'll be tracking the Lynx soccer and volleyball teams as they make their way through the 2025 fall season, so stay tuned for more coverage. There's more game on still to come. We're going to preview Carroll County girls soccer, plus have some more analysis of Week 1 football in the CCAL. So don't go away, we'll be right back. Cable Channel 18 is now home to CMSportsNet, your local channel dedicated entirely to Carroll County sports. Hi there, I'm Pat Stetzer. From live game coverage and highlights to exclusive interviews and special reports, we've got you covered with high school football, plus boys and girls soccer, plus Carroll Lynx sports coverage and CMSportsNet's Athlete of the Week, plus Game On, our weekly sports show. Did I say plus? Because we're not done yet. This fall, we're rolling out CMSportsNet Plus. It's a whole new way to catch Carroll County sports with more games and more excitement. The countdown is on, so stay tuned on details on how you can sign up.
Stir fry turned off fire last night. AI helped me figure it out. Just told her what I had in the fridge.
Are you telling me AI made you dinner?
I mean, it planned it. I still had to cook it, but it gave me the recipe in like 10 seconds. You can use AI to make a meal. No endless scrolling, just ask.
I saw your resume yesterday. It looks really good.
Yeah, AI helped me reword it, fix the layout, even suggested some stuff I forgot to include. You can use AI to clean up your resume and prep for what's next.
Okay, but what is this?
Oh, this shirt? AI can help you shop smarter too. I asked for breathable basics, 100% cotton, no marketing jargon.
No, your bicep.
This? ChatGPT workout plan, 3 weeks in. You can use AI too. We'll help you learn how. Give the Carroll Technology and Innovation a call at 443-244-1262. We'll help you learn some AI. Thank you.
Hey there, I'm Pat Stetzer.
And I'm Michael Duffy, inviting you to join us for The Score and more.
Each week we'll talk about high school sports in Carroll County. We'll share information about upcoming games, highlight coaches and athletes, and much more.
We'll even try to have a little fun along the way. Don't miss The Score and More podcast, presented by CMSportsNet.
The Score and More Sports podcast is available online at carrollmediacenter.org and on a variety of podcast channels.
The Score and More podcast is brought to you by NR Adventure Park.
Gear up! Adult volunteers are needed for robotics tournaments. First Chesapeake, part of a global robotics community for youth ages 4 to 18, seeks adult volunteers to serve as referees, judges, and support staff at tournaments across Washington, D.C., Maryland, Virginia, and West Virginia each year from November to April. No robotics experience is required. These free events inspire youth to explore STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. Each competitive robotics tournament hosts hundreds of students, volunteers, coaches, and spectators fostering leadership, teamwork, and innovation. Join the excitement and help shape the future of STEM and beyond. Volunteer today. Sign up online at firstchesapeake.org/volunteer. To donate or become a partner, visit firstchesapeake.org/support. Let's inspire the next generation to gear up for the future.
Welcome back to Game On. Let's get back on the pitch and preview Carroll County girls soccer. Much like the boys, Carroll's girls teams saw their share of success and one team ended on top. But first, let's see the 2024 standings. Century went 6-0, clinching its 6th straight county title. The Knights were one of 5 county teams to finish with winning records. Liberty had just the 1 county loss and the 1 loss overall, and Winters Mill made it 6 teams with non-losing marks. Century's on quite a roll when it comes to county titles. The Knights fell short of adding another state crown when they lost in the 2A semifinals in penalty kicks. Liberty bounced back from its only loss of the year in a big way. They won the 1A state championship, the first for the Lions since 1996 and the first outright title in school history. Man Valley had a regional playoff win against county rival Westminster, and both of those teams finished above 500 in Carroll County play. Time to see the top returning scorers from a year ago. A lot of firepower around the CCAL. Big Mill has 2 of those aforementioned players, Hannah Neski and Maddie Malam. Liberty has 2 as well, Bryce Sarver and Adrian Petrosky. Okay, time to send the ball forward and check in with some of those high-flying girls soccer players as they get set for the 2025 fall season. Girls soccer kicks off around Carroll County on Friday, and there are already storylines forming for the 2025 season. Liberty comes into the year with a target on its collective back. The Lions started out with 6 straight wins, ended it with 7 more, and won the Class 1A state championship in 2024. Liberty heads into its title defense looking to replace an all-time great in Hannah DeVincent, the reigning CMSportsNet Player of the Year, who tallied 19 goals and 29 assists in her senior season. The Lions graduated 2 of their top 3 scorers, but senior Bryce Sarver is back to help try and fill the void.
We have a lot of good talent. We have a bunch of underclassmen coming in, so we're trying to get them settled in and trying to get everyone connected, and once we click, I think we'll fall right into place.
Sarver was a Player of the Year finalist in 2024 thanks to 15 goals and 6 assists. Her 33 points were 3rd best in the Carroll County Athletic League. 4 teams finished above 500 in the league last season, led by county champion Century. The Knights were perfect against Carroll County teams and handed Liberty its lone loss along the way. A tough loss in the state playoffs kept the Knights from capturing a 2nd state crown in 3 tries. And they head into the new season with some motivation after Queen Anne's clipped them in penalty kicks.
It's gone really well. This team is a very positive team. Like, everybody's upcoming and everybody has a great attitude. Once come out, we know we've won counties like the past 4 years. I know every time I've been here, so we all have that same goal, same mentality to come out and do it again. One
of the county's top returning scorers is Century senior Mia Savage, who collected 8 goals and 4 assists in 2024. Leading scorer Bella Cosio graduated, but Savage and others will be working together to bridge any gaps.
I mean, I think leadership's a really big, important role, and I take hard accountability for doing that for myself. So I think just coming out with a strong attitude on and off the field is a really positive thing to have. And then just keeping it uplifted, everybody makes mistakes, so not putting our head down right away when it happens. And then just at practice, we practice how we play. So if we have a strong mentality at practice, we know we're going to do good in a game.
Intra-county play is still a few weeks away, and more storylines will develop. Until then, it's all about working together.
Super excited. We have a lot of work to do still, but once we get all the team ready, good teamwork, communication, all that stuff will help us. Some upcoming games of note in September. The Lions and Cavaliers meet up in Eldersburg on September 18th. They tied in the regular season last fall. Liberty clipped South Carroll 2-1 in the regional final. The reigning champs host the Owls on that same night. One big piece missing from the pitch this fall will be Liberty's Hannah DeVincent, the reigning CMSportsNet Player of the Year. DeVincent went out on top as a state champion, led the Carroll County League in scoring. She's playing women's soccer this fall at University of South Carolina, Aiken. We're looking forward to bringing you our award-winning coverage of Carroll County girls soccer this fall, so stay tuned for more in the weeks to come. Of course, there are other fall sports getting started this week, so let's take a look at how they fared in 2024. First up, field hockey. Manchester Valley stamped an undefeated season with the program's first state championship, the Mavericks giving coach Deneen Kuntz quite the send-off as she retired after the season's end. Over to golf now, the county using a point system to determine the team champ, and South Carroll came out on top again. The Cavaliers then went on to capture a second straight Class 2A, 1A state championship. In volleyball, with South Carroll again claiming the county crown, the Cavaliers reached the regional final before losing to Boonesboro, the eventual Class 1A state champion. That was South Carroll's only loss. The boys cross-country county meet title went to Century as the Knights navigated the course at McDaniel College. Century's Ryan Hartranft won that race, but Liberty's Greg Shelberg went on to win 1A regional and state titles late in the season. Century also won the girls cross-country county meet crown. Taylor Colson led the Knights to victory with her second first-place finish in as many years at counties. Colson then won a regional title and ran 5th at the 2A state heat. All right, back to football as we get set for week 1. Reminder that CM SportsNet has plans to bring you some football coverage on Friday night. Join us for live coverage of Franklin at Westminster and Walkersville at Liberty. Both of those games are set to begin at 6:30. Before we go, let's see the football stats leaders from the 2024 season. Stats reported to CM SportsNet by county coaches at the end of last year. The names in italics means players that graduated back in the spring. And passing leaders are up first. Rory O'Connor is the top returning QB on the list. Century's Jake Dexter completed close to 62% of his throws. Rushing leaders are next. Westminster's Jack Hitchcock is back after leading the CCL in yards. Connor Stack averaging 11 yards per carry from Man Valley last fall, and he is back for the Mavericks. Will Koenig of Century and Braden Troop of Westminster were 2-3 in terms of receptions, and both are back for their respective teams. Troop had the second most receiving yards in 2024. Some defensive stats now. Gabe Lee returning for the Owls after leading the county in tackles, and Liberty has a solid return on defense in Charlie Frothingham and Kevin Kern. And interceptions leaders. South Carroll's Braden Mazzalewski with those 4 picks, and the Cavaliers fans should also be seeing him under center on offense in 2025. So again, it's Franklin, Westminster, and Walkersville Liberty at 6:30. And CM SportsNet brings you live football coverage for week 1 from around the Carroll County Athletic League. You can watch the Owls game on HD 1072, and the Lions are on our all-new cable channel 18 devoted entirely to CM SportsNet. And that'll do it for episode 75 of Game On. As always, we thank you for watching. Be sure to catch all of our high school sports content online on Facebook and YouTube, as well as our website, cmsportsnet.com. You can watch us on cable channels 18 and HD 1072, and be sure to follow us on Instagram at CM SportsNet Action. And coming soon, CM SportsNet Plus, a whole new way to experience local high school sports. Stay tuned for more details. Thanks again, everybody. We'll see you next time.
CM SportsNet is made possible by Carroll Links, Carroll Indoor Sports Center, and Independent Car Service.
There's a lot about Sarah and Tara that's exactly alike. They drink the same coffee, they have the same great job, and they both have a high-quality education. The only difference? Sarah spent her first 2 years at Carroll Community College, getting the same exceptional education, but at less than half the cost. So while Tara uses her paycheck to make student loan payments, Sarah can use hers for other things, like going out for coffee. Get started at carrollcc.edu.
Carroll Indoor Sports Center, celebrating its 30th season. 66,000 square feet of fields and courts. Rain or shine, multiple soccer and lacrosse leagues. Artificial turf fields and courts to rent. Party rooms and snack bar available. Summer camp for the kids. Safe indoor environment for athletes of all ages. Carroll Indoor Sports Center. Your sport, anytime.